Welcome back. Well, the Fargo PD is committed to promoting a positive relationship with the LGBTQ community. That's exactly why they've appointed the LGBTQ Liaison Officer. Our next guest is Officer Andrea Noll. Officer Noll, welcome to the show and happy Friday.
Yes, good morning.
So let's talk about your role, kind of walk us through what your position does and sort of your day-to-day tasks, if you will.
Sure. So I've been in this position for about 3 years with the department. It's really been important to me because I'm actually part of the LGBTQ community. And so I've really had this passion for the position. And when asked to, take on this role, I've kind of jumped at the chance. So, in a sense, I kind of built a lot of what's in this role. The biggest part that I do is I try to really improve the relationship between the LGBTQ community and the police department. So by kind of bridging that gap to open up for trust and communication and things like that, I really also try to ensure all crimes are documented and investigated, and I help with that investigation process. I also attend and facilitate some trainings both within the LGBTQ community and in law enforcement.
Yeah, so talk about that. Like, walk us through some of the trainings, if you will. Like, what are some of the myths maybe that you're washing away through these trainings or talking about?
Sure. So a few of the trainings that I've, kind of attended so I've actually spoken in front of the ND Human Rights Coalition here in Fargo to kind of tell them about my position here and act as a resource for them for things like that. I've attended the LGBTQ summit out in Mandan and actually spoke to a group out there about my position and hopefully getting more liaison officers throughout the state of North Dakota. So just different things like that. I've also reached out to many other agencies throughout the U.S. That have an actual full-time LGBTQ liaison position to try and find things that work really well for them and things that I can bring back to our own department here in Fargo.
So if you had a magic wand, for example, like what would you do? What would you put inside the department to help build a stronger bridge between the department and the LGBTQ community?
Well, honestly, I'd like to do a lot more outreach. That I think is the biggest thing, just being out there in the community and really build those relationships and talk to community members. I've gone to the Pride Collective is great, and they have a ton of different resources, a whole bunch of different members for different meetings and things like that. And I've, gone to a lot of these different meetings and just to introduce myself and, get my face out there so they have a friendly person that they know they can talk to in the police department.
And what kind of feedback are you getting from your community about the police department?
Honestly, it's really positive. A lot of them didn't even know that we had an LGBTQ liaison, and, they want to see more. They want to see more of me. And, I think they like that I can help facilitate things. A lot of times, especially for the big Pride event that usually happens in August, I help with the Pride board and, they tell me what they need from the police department, even it's as far as, the parade route and things like that. And I really help just trying to build that trust with them so they feel comfortable coming to me if they have any questions about anything.
Nice. I got about a minute left. Is there anything else that you want to add that maybe I haven't asked you?
Nope. I think we, kind of covered it. I also created a pamphlet for the position here. They're here at the police department. And it's just full of resources and a little bit more about my position and how you can get a hold of me if they have any questions or need me to do anything.
Yeah, so share that with people. If people want to reach out to you and just ask questions or maybe meet with you one-on-one, how do they go about doing that?
Well, the best way is to contact me here at the police department. Even if you call, they can either send you right to my voicemail or, my email address. And also on the Fargo Police webpage, I'm actually under there as the LGBTQ liaison officer.
And do you have any events coming up, Officer Noll, do you want to promote or talk about real quick?
Well, as of right now, obviously, with all of this COVID stuff going around, a lot of the events have been canceled for this summer. But I think the Pride Board is still trying to work on some stuff coming up in August. So hopefully there's going to be some kind of event coming up.
Good stuff. Officer Noll, thank you so much for joining us today. And again, happy Friday.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. All right, stay with us. We got much more coming up right here on North Dakota Today.